I am Sam Crimmins and I am a glass artist based in currently Northamptonshire. This is my studio. I'll do you a tour one day, but I just thought I'll say hi. And I think I'm literally editing this little video vlog right now, and it's really just a combination of a couple weeks like in here. So some bead making, glass bead making, and then some kiln work, and yeah, and a trip to London, an inspirational trip to London. And that's about it. And maybe some drawing. I think I did take some films for some drawing, but yeah, so welcome. If you like arty, glassy things, then please subscribe. I'll be doing, I think, a video a week. I'm posting this one tonight on Sunday, and I might have another one done by Thursday, and I'm hoping to get them done by Thursdays later and then just keep on like adding to them. But yeah, we'll go enjoy and let me know what you think, and yeah, please subscribe. Bye. Both look at the thing. It was a fun trip. there was loads and loads and loads of great exhibitions, but then some not so great, like the RA I didn't think was very strong, but that's just my opinion. But the soil exhibition at the Somerset House really inspired me, and actually I think I might do like something kind of beady with that show, kind of on the back of that show. So that will be next week or the week after. But I'll probably post it on Shorts first. But yeah, I saw some great friends who run their own shops in Hackney, London. And so it was really great to hang out with them, because I kind of left London on a bit of a whim, and ooh, my stomach. And I thought that yeah, I kind of didn't have a farewell party. I just kind of thought, no, I've got this opportunity to move in here, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And that's kind of like, you know, kind of spurred on a lot of new work, which has been amazing. But yeah, I do miss my old social life and my old friends, but hopefully I'll get to go down to London more and more. So you'll maybe more concise footage, or more footage of people or things, I don't know. Anyway, it was still really fun. I want to go on the Palestinian march, but we'll just see with, you know, everything that's else is going on. But we're not finished yet. I think I'm going to move into a bit of I don't know what to do next. Maybe a bit of the kiln work I've been using. Oh, so all that bead work before was all my new beads that I've been making. So the necklace that you saw, majority of it was Wild Play, and then I have like these really small beaded necklaces that I make. I might make a video separately, like just going through all my collections, because there's now quite a few. And actually I kind of want to get on here tonight as well to do some kind of like earrings that I've been thinking about. So yeah, always something to do, which is really fun. But yeah, let's carry on. So when I got to editing the kiln bit, I have no idea where the footage has gone. I think it went through like a bit of a deleting process like last week, and so I ran out of storage on my phone. And I refused to pay extra. So it's going to be a bit more of a show and tell the rest of this video, because I have done stuff which is very exciting. So maybe I should show you, hang on. So I love doing kind of watercolor paintings. I got really into it, especially last year, like really had this real love affair of doing wet watercolors. And I've always like really was like wanting to work out a way to do that within glass, as that's like my first, well, painting and glasswork I think kind of go kind of weirdly hand in hand, because I do a lot of my mobiles. I like to draw before I like design and draw before I make any work. Anyway, and I always wanted to do something within glass that would be a bit more like a painting. And I did a lot of research because I've got a kiln now, and I was thinking about doing some kiln fused pieces, but I was just like, is there a way of like smushing glass? And there is like with frit, which is like crushed glass that you can do, and I'm gonna work with that. But I have a lot of scraps from my stained glass era, and I was just like, I wouldn't say scraps, stuff I don't want to get rid of, and they're just a little bit too small to work with as a stained glass artist, but I still definitely wanted to keep them because they're really beautiful. And I found this technique that's kind of called like squishing glass, which is basically you have your bits of glass on the shelf, and then you put in another shelf on top of that, and as it heats up, it compresses it, and it compresses it into something like this. which I'm very pleased with. I can see a crack. That's the problem though, it can be quite volatile, I've been finding, especially with the slightly bigger pieces, so I need to like research that a bit more. But maybe another firing might help that. I'm not sure. It's something to do with cooling down, I think. But look at these. I'm so pleased. Like, sorry, I have to keep going down. But they are working out, I think. Like, and so I think they may be a bit too thin for a coaster, although I'm definitely gonna work on a kind of coaster or like incense holder kind of vibes, you know, because I really like homeware. But I definitely think on the wall, like a painting would be like so cool. Like, I think if you can, I don't know if I can you see it? I'll have to, I can't quite remember the frame. But then I thought to slump a lot of it, and I thought I've got some molds and I started to slump. How cool are they? So I just love this kind of like not raw edge, but like this kind of wiggly edge, which you can't really, you have to get that kind of accidentally. Like, I mean, I could try, but I love the randomness of that. So I did another kiln load, and then they're going to go into slumping on Tuesday, and you know, just to see that line that's just like slightly curved, so cool. So I'm very excited for that. I then also, where's that piece? Yeah. So I did this piece and another piece, which is very like my paintings, and then maybe a bit more like, maybe a bit more planned, is because this is kind of very much like, I can kind of work out what I'm doing, and as I do this more, I'm much better at it, but there is an element of surprise, which is also joyful. But then with this, there is an element of surprise, but I kind of know what I want to achieve with it. So this is another kiln fuse piece where I'll do some close-ups, where it's just a bit of white glass and then some pieces that are reflective of my paintings. And I just think that there is such huge amount of depth within that, and I love the layering of colour and how it can change the colours like halfway through. It's just so cool. And you don't quite know what's gonna how it's gonna end up looking, but there's a bit more that you kind of know. And then this was my other piece that came out, and some air had got trapped in the glass, and all there was a bit of water still from the piece, which I think could have I was a bit overexcited about putting things into the kiln. So there are some like these beautiful holes which I want to play around with for sure, because I think that's really like so cool. And then I did this piece which is it kind of looks cellular, you know, it kind of looks like, I don't know, what do you think? I think there's like so much room to do so much with that, and I'm planning to do like a whole kiln load of these kind of paintings, and I can't wait. I can't do them so much because, unlike, well, paints are expensive, aren't they? But this is like really expensive, so it's kind of like I've got to be kind of careful with it as well. So yeah, those are the two things that I've really kind of concentrated on, and I'm about to concentrate again, and hopefully next week I'm going to do something else that's also really exciting. So yeah, so there's so much going on. I have started putting things on my shop. These will go on my shop later next week, so from the 9th of April. If you follow me, I'll be posting it. I am on Instagram as SamaWorks, and I'm on TikTok as SamaWorks as well, so you should be able to find me. But yeah, like there's going to be a lot more happening, and yeah, let me know if you're interested in like seeing something. I'm definitely going to do some more focused videos on like maybe bead making or like the design process, you know, stuff like that, and maybe tidy up the studio and show you around when it's like light. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this little mini adventure, and I hope to see you soon. And but yeah, let's keep on making glassy things. And oh yeah, I also, if anyone's like really into pottery, I've got a wheel here, a pottery wheel, and I'm learning to like throw. It's so, I don't really know when I have time, but I'm gonna learn to throw. I just think it's always been a dream of mine as well. So if anyone's got any tips or tricks or people I should follow, let me know about that, and I might take you on that journey with me. But yeah, anyway, have a lovely evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye.